Our next element in H3 analyzed the significance of the Loyalists and Patriots as part of Georgia's role in the Revolutionary War, include the Battle of Kettle Creek, the Siege of Savannah. Our learning target is, I will explain the role of the Loyalists and Patriots and their role in the Battle of Kettle Creek and Siege of Savannah. Here we have two groups, the Patriots and the Loyalists. Let's start with the Patriots. The Patriots wanted independence. They wanted the United States of America. They were also sometimes called the Whigs. If you think about it, George Washington wore a wig, and he was our first president. So the Patriots, or the Whigs, wanted to be free of Britain's reign. The Loyalists, they were loyal to the king and to England. They wanted to stay under the king's rule. They were also called Tories. At this time, a lot of Georgians were loyalists. We were still under the king's rule and the king's protection. When we were doing well under the king, and a lot of Georgians felt we should stay loyal to the king and to Britain. King George said we'd have to have a fight for our independence. So we fought. It started out rough with Savannah falling to the British in 1778. Then the British were attacked by a Patriot militia. At this time, we had no army, so a militia was a military force made up of citizens. The surprise attack led to a Patriot victory and a win at the Battle of Kettle Creek. Then the largest battle of the American Revolution took place, the Siege of Savannah. It lasted only 90 minutes, but it was the second bloodiest battle in the entire war. During the Siege of Savannah, Count Casimir Pulaski fought for us. After the Siege of Savannah, the tides began to turn in favor of the Patriots. You know, those Patriots, the guys that wanted the independence. The Revolutionary War ended with the Treaty of Paris 1783, granting us our independence, granting us American independence. Make sure you note that this is the Treaty of Paris 1783. Because remember, Treaty of Paris, because it was signed in Paris, 1783 is the year that we got our independence. We talked about the Treaty of Paris before, but the 1783 Treaty of Paris gave us our independence. Please pause your video and fix your digital notebook. The Treaty of Paris may have given us our independence, but it also gave back La Florida to Spain. So now again, we have the Spanish threat.